Now, the National Treasury projects that the country's economy will fully recover by April 2024. Well, this will, however, be subject to whether the country will meet the World Bank and IMF conditions to unlock funding from the two Bretton Woods institutions.
While acknowledging that the country's economy was on the brink of collapse, owing to risks related to unpredictable weather conditions due to the impact of climate change, which adversely affected agricultural production and resulted in inflationary pressures, pushing food prices up, coupled with tight liquidity conditions occasioned by multiple shocks such as the Russian-Ukraine war, Treasury says the economy is demonstrating resilience with a growth of 5.4% in the second quarter.
Now the work that has been done by central bank to increase interest rates means that exchange rate is going to be stable, and you have seen it stabilizing. We expect more of the dollar inflows coming in now to further stabilize the shilling. From where I sit, I see next year, from January, February, March, to be a time when we'll not be struggling with a lot of liquidity. And by the end of the year, I expect that we will have normalcy.
Treasury projects that the economy will expand further by 5.5% in both 2023 and 2024, from a growth of 4.8% in 2022. Treasury says this growth outlook will be supported by a broad-based private sector growth, including continued strong performance of the services sector and projected funding from the World Bank and the International Monetary Fund. The World Bank has agreed to give Kenya a concessionary loan of $12 billion over 3 years, while IMF will extend a loan of $4.4 billion in the next 20 months. Funding which Treasury says will allow the country to settle Eurobond and ease debt distress.
We have agreed with the World Bank on DPO, what we call Development Partner Operations, and all MDS will have a deadline of 31st December to meet what we have agreed with the World Bank. So we expect by February, when the World Bank board meets, we will have the resources required. And in the next 3 years, we have over $12 billion that is available for us through the concessional window of the World Bank.
On stalled projects amounting to 1.3 trillion shillings, Treasury will appraise the projects and suspend or cancel some that don't align with the Kenya Kwanza administration's program.
We do believe that there is a chance that we can still recover from all these persistent shocks. We still believe that there is risk to the outlook that we have, but we can overcome.
Treasury says it's also determined to conclude sale of non-performing state-owned entities, shut down and remove from the exchequer those that can finance its